That's why they're not going to tell you about the imminent economic collapse. That's why they're not going to tell you about the existence of UFOs. Simple thing like I'm going to tell you, all you got to do, you got a federal law that says if you try to contact a UFO, you going to jail, and you got a fine behind it. Now, if they enacted a law based on something that ain't supposed to exist, something's rotten in the cotton. I'll say again. All right? You can research that. They said not only even if you contact them telepathically, and that's how you contact them most of the time, because they come in your dreams, they got sense enough to know not to come up in front of your doorstep and panic the rest of these brain-dead niggas. So they have to contact you based on a higher spiritual density, based on how far at the rate your third eye is rumbling. Okay? So you got all of these charlatans that are being paid to put forth or to position the urban areas to go toward the final solution, or martial law. Right? So that's why the schools, you need a czar for the schools. Some kind of czar for, what they say, a security czar for the schools. Then you got the market of peace cards in the schools. Then you got some schools now, the people, if the children leave early, here come the pig department going to arrest them. You're already in 1984. You're already in the midst of the totalitarian society. You don't have to worry about where they're going to put the mark of the beast. The majority of the people here around us already have the three sixes. They have the three sixes in their consciousness. They've been absorbed. It's like the invasion of the body snatchers. And that's why everybody here knows what I'm talking about, because you got people you work with, friends, family, relatives, and you can't talk to them about anything of a higher nature. You get a better response from that wall. The third eye going rumbling should be doing it naturally. Your body is already going through changes in order to deal with the earth changes, the increase in the radiation, all of the different interdimensional holes that the devil had opened up, because you're dealing with cosmic warfare. So as a bird said, you can do that as a number of individual practices. Do your yoga, you meditate, you could drink booze. Yeah, you can raise your third eye drinking 151. Surprise, surprise. All right? It's all kind of ways. Get you some good reefer. That's why the devil made sure you can't get no good reefer no more, because it opened up your third eye. And he gave you, but you can get crack cocaine on every corner. Or heroin. So now heroin is back. Heroin is big. And even that's a lie, because that's also used to perpetuate the hysteria for the New World Order. More people in this country die of pharmaceutical drugs, right, than all of the illegal drugs combined. Did you know that? I hope you know that. So that's telling you the whole drug thing is a scam. It's a scam. It's a pretext to be used. Now, if the devil's going to tell you that 75% of all the illegal drug abuse is white people, and that's his own statistic, and you're only locking up the 25% of non-white people that use drugs, like I said again, something rotten in the cotton. White boy don't go to, and that's why I told somebody that got all the time. I said, black people don't smoke crack. Black people dabble with crack. The white man, okay, you watch somebody in the community, they hustle. Maybe if it's a good day, they might be able to smoke $150, $200 worth of crack in one day. White boys start out with smoking $1,000 worth. River Phoenix, Biggie said, hey, his press said, oh, he's a vegetarian, he's a this and he's a that. And if you in Hollywood, Halloween, these are all Satanists controlled by the Illuminati. And they said that he had so many more drugs in him, the boy was already embalmed. He said, because the pusher told him, he said he had John Belushi, speedball. He was taking the heroin and the cocaine like it's going out of style. So my point is that, black people get caught up into whatever paranoia that the devil creates for them. No, we don't have a drug problem. You have more of a pharmaceutical drug problem in the community. When you go to those death houses called hospitals, all right? And then hook you up, all right? And put all kind of electrodes and transmitters and everything else inside your brain and stuff. That's why stay out of the hospital. And if it gets so bad, only thing you can do, then you might as well go on the other side, take yourself out. Because the devil going to get you when you go in there. That's plain and simple, especially in this day and time. So the New World Order, Marshall Law Plan. So you have to get the churches to offer up how many souls that they're going to send to go get the barcode marks with the laser codes on them. So like they're going to have for all of Long Island, New York, at the Metro Tech Center, like I said, you have to go down there. So when they say the currency recall, which possibly we say in 3 months, could be as early as next year if we get to next year. We're going to talk about the reason why I'm saying if we get to next year. So they're going to call you. They're going to say, like, you know, you got 60 to 90 days to come down. Just like in Russia, you had a currency recall. They tested it out there. And what the devil did to Russia, as we explained before, they controlled it. And this is what we explained for the brothers that's caught up with that communism, leftism bullshit. Marx, Lenin, and Engels, they were all financed by Wall Street bankers, just like Adolf Hitler. And that was a con. So they gave you, that's why they celebrated. Why did the communist world celebrate Workers' Day on May 1st? That's May Day. When you say May Day, that's a code, something's wrong. That's the day the Bavarian modern era of the Illuminati came forth, May 1st, 1776. Basic common sense. But the majority, you still got fools like Alambe and some more Marksman with his Nehru jacket wearing, turncoat, CIA ass, talking about, you know, he didn't tell you about the collapse of the communist world that he respects so much. Why? Because it all was a subterfuge. It was a subterfuge. It was the same way, the fox or the wolf. So the oppressed people would look at the communist nations as, you know, somebody that might give them a better play. And, you know, if you were brainwashed to the demonocracy, so now what you see the triumph of what we call it, they call it democracy, we call it demonocracy. So the New World Order is the guys of the UN, is the National Police Force, and they tested it out in Iraq by murdering 1 million Iraqis. And they already passed the law here to get the jurisdiction, so when the Helter Skelter or the race riots, which is already taking place, they have the UN troops can come in, and they have authority. But the good thing about the UN troops, that's why I call it a New World Disorder. They're confused. That's why the Somalians rock their ass. See? But these are the plans. This is the structure that they got going. Now, in terms of the national police, local police, like any bureaucracy, you always have problems when one bureaucracy is dealing with the other. That's also in your favor. Because some devils are saying you can't prevail. You got factions of the CIA is already taking ships trying to get out of here. Then you got other factions of Caucasian is boring holes. You got over 300 underground cities. The scripture says that they would try to climb under rocks. Wouldn't that say when the judgment came? That's